Alright, so first thing we're going to do today is we're just going to maneuver the Scion over here so we've got room to work on it. Don't have too much planned today, just changing out the lights and replacing them with LEDs. So we're going to do the headlights. Why can't I talk?
Is he having a stroke?
I think it's just because my lips are freezing together. It's too f***ing cold out today.
Yeah, how cold it is out here?
It's -3.
As cold as my heart.
Asking where's my heart? Good luck finding that.
It's cold as my cold heart. Anyhow, we are swapping out headlights, high beams. We're going to do the dome lights. We're going to do the lights for the rear license plate and then the reverse lights.
Light.
That's right, there's only one. So let's get this thing moved, eh?
Hey.
Alright, so we've got her parked, turned all the lights off so we can clearly see what the lights look like just before we get started on this project. They're actually not all that bad currently, but we can certainly do much better. High beams, the low beams. That's what it looks like off. And then that's the dome light currently. And then there's another one right here. So that's on, off, and then that toggles with the door. Well, it's kind of cool how it dims in like that. I don't know if that'll continue to work with the LEDs though. Some of those are not dimmable. So, but I also want to show the license plate light is on right now. That's what that looks like currently. License plate and then the running lights. So I'm just going to pop this bulb right out. Just got to push on the end of the clip. I didn't push hard enough off of it. So there it is, already out. Alright, so this is the high beam right here. We confirmed it by checking the stock number on the casing. So this is a 9005. It's a perfect replacement for the one that we just got. So I don't know if you can see it, but it should say 9005 right there. And I hate that light that's turning on and off on me. So we'll plug it in and it should light right up because I've got the high beams on. There. And that's the proper way. So unlike in the truck where we had to reverse it and then tape it in, the clip's actually going to hold this together. So that's a problem-free installation right there. The first one's in. Since we're already over here, I'll pull out the regular headlight. Very similar clip. Now this bulb looks slightly different, but not by much. And then if you look right here, that's an H11. This will match the other LEDs. So that's an H11 LED light. Here's the adapter we'll plug into the stock harness. Mama, what'd you say about my mom?
What you say about my mama? Break yourself.
There we go. That's in. So we've got both LEDs installed on this side. So high beams are on right now, so you can see both lights in operation. You can see a major difference already between what we had stock. And even looking at the projection onto the garage door, you can see a significant improvement with the LEDs. And really all that took was about 5-10 minutes worth of fumbling around to get the lights to install into the stock harness and then install into the actual headlight enclosure. So
And it does not need any kind of modifications done to the stock harness or any kind of adapters. Plugs right in.
yeah, it's super easy. Like,
Not like HIDs where you have to have that ballast and shit.
yeah, that's annoying. I've never worked with that and I don't really want to. This seems like a much easier, simpler solution and you get excellent results. So we're gonna go ahead and install the other set now. All right, so this side went really quick, is about another 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It's actually easier to access the bulbs from the back side too. There's a ton more space. But that's what it looks like now. So that's high beams right now. That's what regular beams are gonna look like. So that's quite a bit more powerful than what we had in here before. I'm pretty happy with what this turned out looking like.
Yes, blue eyes now.
Blue-eyed beauty.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. So this is the dome light. I just removed it from its insert in the ceiling of the car. The headliner, that's the word I'm looking for. So I just removed this from the headliner. It was actually pretty easy. I didn't even use any tools. I literally just pried on it with my fingertips until it popped free. It's pretty easy actually. Alright, so I'm a little disappointed here, but I pulled this out and these are not the bulbs I bought to replace these. Or I should say, these LEDs will not replace this bulb. So I got the wrong item ordered here. Light.
I didn't get the wrong one. They fucking sent the wrong.
They sent the wrong ones. Okay, it's their fault. It's never my fault because I'm perfect.
Yeah, because you don't do the order.
I don't do the ordering. It's true. I just do the installation. I just work here. I did try. Now these are for the license plate, and these actually fit in there, so I'll just order another set of that. But I'd rather get the license plate lights replaced first. So we'll have to replace the interior lights another day, but at least now I know what I'm looking for. So we'll put this back in and reinstall it real quick. So there, I put that back in, and then it should be an easy matter to shove it back in. I'm rather curious to see if this has a different kind of bulb though, so I'm going to pull it and take a look at it and see what's in there just to make sure that I've got an idea of what I need so I can finish this in the future. So I popped this open and I found that bulb right there, which will perfectly accommodate the ones that I bought. So what do you say? Just replace this one?
Yeah, I guess so.
So that didn't take long. Just put everything back together. So that's off. Door's not going to operate. Well, it should operate. Why is it not operating? Only thing I could figure is because the door's been open so long that the car's actually shut off the lights in here. But regardless, the on button proves to me that it's working. The light's working properly and installed. So this piece is just installed by these tabs right here. All I had to do to get it out of here is push down with a screwdriver underneath here, and then it pops right out. So it will pop right back in. So I'll get in that side in first, and then just push up right there. And I had to push up on that corner, and it's secure. So I opened up the hatchback, and There's a little cargo light back here. And it looks like it's the same bulb as I just replaced, so we're going to quickly swap that out and see how that looks. Well, I got it in there. It seems to be working just perfectly, so we got a bonus light done today. That's pretty cool. I'm just going to put it back in. So that should illuminate the hatch area quite well. I think it looks very good. All right, back to what we were really working on, which was this light down here. Now I have no idea how to get that out. It should be fun. Well, I have no idea if the polarity is backwards on this thing or not, but I don't really care because that just took less than a minute to swap. Just reach under the bumper cover there and just find where the bulb is located. Give it a quick twist. The bulb pops right out of the socket. Slip the LED in and then slide it back in. I'm going to go ahead and test to make sure that the reverse light is working. The polarity is reversed, isn't it? Yep. Let's see how much what's supposed to happen. There we go. Much better.
That's great.
That is great. That's awesome. Alright, this was way more difficult than it needed to be. I had to actually take the interior hatch trim piece off just to get access to these lights. It's right there. There's about a dozen little points where it snaps in, and each one of them makes it feel like you're going to break the thing coming out. In fact, there is one tab that I broke. Hopefully it doesn't hinder replacing this and putting it back in and rattle or anything like that. But the mounting point that I broke was right here. So hopefully that's not too critical. But I was able to successfully replace them, because after I got that out, I can easily access the license plate lights by twisting them out of their spots. Okay, so you just shove it in there, twist it, and it locks in place. And then you can see how well that illuminates now. Was that worth it?
We'll see.
I hope it was, since we had to break stuff to make it work. That was not intentional. So if you do it yourself, just take it slow, take it easy.
And don't do it in the cold.
Yeah, that might have been a undoing there. So I'm gonna put this back on and see how she sits. So that went back in, absolutely no problem. There was two little, what do you call them? Brackets? Fasteners?
Like Christmas tree clip fasteners.
Clips, fasteners. It's a bullshit design, but I don't know how else you put trim pieces on. But there's two of them that were still stuck in the actual hatch that I had to go through and pry out. But I got those put back into the trim, and then we were able to get every single one of them clipped back into place, and it's holding perfectly. I would not even know that there was a broken tab on the inside, which is going to be right under where my finger is. But it's not coming off unless you really want it to. So hopefully we don't have to go in there again, because those fasteners wear out really quickly. And if we do, we'll wait until summer. Now the cops can see your license plate easier. They'll be happy.
Yep.
So we'll turn the lights off and get a shot of that. I like how the Scion,
Yeah, it's like lit.
Yep, it's lit. All right, that's about it, right? Right?
Right.
Right. All right, so she's parked. Oh, this window is open. Glad I came out here. Anyhow, now she's all put away. Got the lights done, which I'm pretty pleased with how they turned out, except for those dome lights that we don't have the proper bulbs for. We'll have to order those and get that finished up. And then after that, it's going to be brakes, and we'll get the exhaust done on this thing. Intake, after those exhaust and intake are down, she'll be sounding amazing. And then got a stereo system I want to throw in there, so look forward to showing that off to you. Stay tuned for updates of what we got coming up next, and we might just throw in a few more surprises in there.